Welcome to Trade Doc, the Theta Options Trader, where we recap today's close, look at the futures, scan our ETF watch list to spot opportunity. Today is December 15th, Thursday, 2016, about 10 p.m. And the markets, they close all green today, all up about 1/4%, with the Russell leading the way up 3/4%. The Dow is yet to hit 20,000, which is at 19,850. Struggling to get up there, if it does or if it will. Looking at the futures, the majors are up. The Dow is still hovering at 19,827. Bonds are down. The VIX is up. Crude came up about $2 up to 52.26. Natural gas came down 1/4% down to 342. Gold is at 1132. Silver came down to almost $16. Copper is 260 unchanged. The dollar came up strong during the day session. Now it's up to 103. The British pound went down. It got hammered down to 124. So it came off about 3 pennies. Canadian dollar down to 75 cents. And the euro is 104. So although the dollar went up, the euro looks like it followed, because it should have been closer to 105, 106, but the euro is coming into parity, as they say. Let's take a look at the charts, starting with oil, USO. They're up a little over 1/4% today, hanging out on this, looks like the top of the channel. And this is from January 2016, so this is the beginning of the year. The channel has been traveling. This is the top of the channel, this is the middle of the channel. Right now it's traveling right above the top of the channel. We put in a sell signal in yesterday. That still stands. Oil Explorers, one of the easiest, best shorts. It came up almost 0.5%, but we still have a short position there. Natural gas broke through this support levels of supply, so we should see this come back down to about $8. There's a gap to be filled here around 8.25, so that's what we're going to be looking for. Looking for that target, close out the position completely. And gold got hammered today, down 1.25%, traveling on this channel here, and it's at the bottom range of it. High volume, that's pretty notable. We got high volume 2 days in a row, so prices should settle soon enough. Gold miners, same thing, a high volume here, and they're back to the middle of this channel that's traveling. We should see, it's not going to be a pop, it'll be an explosion when this actually reverses. So we're still long gold and gold miners, and they're down, and they were down 4.5%, up to $18.99, $19 even. Silver came down 4.75% on pretty high volume. Got no sell signals. It looks like relative strength is kind of coming up. Can't put any reversals or any buys on there, though I was buying gold miners and junior gold miners. Usually the junior gold miners, I'm in and out of it. I felt good about it. So for all you guys out there, start building this miner position, whether it be gold miners or the junior gold miners. I do the triple leveraged ETFs. So just start nibbling at it. I put a buy signal here for silver. So silver should move along with the metals. Here's the energy sector, still below its 20-day moving average. We have a short position with that cheap put that I've had for a while. I got 2 weeks for it to come down. It doesn't matter where I sell it, it's still going to be profitable. Utility sectors came up about 3/4% today, closed above its 20-day moving average, came out of the range that we expected to trade in, but with this resistance, with this trend line here, it should maybe act as resistant where it should come back down. Not going to put any sell signal on it, which is already short on it. Industrial sector, we put a sell signal on yesterday. Looks like it hit the bottom of this trend line, so it should come down again. So industrials, that's a short. Here's the material sector, and this is actually I put an alert on this trend line, so as soon as it crosses, I'm just gonna short this ETF. That's what I'm doing because I wasn't filled on the options for the companies that were in it. And this is the material sector. I'm still short on it. Healthcare sector, it looks like it's gonna be bullish for a little bit. If it breaks this level, it looks like it's traveling on this trend line here. We'll see how high it moves, but it looks pretty bullish. No position on healthcare. My sentiment is pretty much bullish, not bearish on healthcare. Real estate sector, I was looking to buy the DRV, which is triple leverage bearish retail, especially with the rate hikes that just happened. So I'm saying retail, but it's real estate. So it's real estate that we're looking at, and we're short on there. Remain short. And the home buyers, same thing. They're kind of on the same family. We're just looking to make a profit down to $34. Retail, we have a short on there, kind of stayed flat today, unchanged, and we're still short retail. Now that I broke this trend line, it's confirmed a short. And the financials, they're still kind of just hovering here, moving in the middle of this trend line. We'll see how far they can go up before they break down. This is our biggest short position here, and I got the levels down here, so once this breaks, it's just going to be a straight downward move, so I'm not scared. I'm just getting a little impatient, but there's no being impatient in the market. The SPYs, we're short on the SPYs, waiting for that to break, take some profit on it. The Dow, same thing. It was up 1/4%. Still looking to make that 20,000 move. Nasdaq, they were up 1/10%. Kind of moving up along this trend line. They'll probably bounce on this trend line, come back up, not making any new highs. The Russell bounced off this trend line and it closed above this 20-day moving average. So for the Russell, which is IWM, and I trade that, I'm gonna close this position. I'm not gonna look for any type of other movement. Emerging markets, looks like they closed below this trend line, and we should see some more downward movement. This is Japan. China came down, so China, we're gonna start building another long position in China. Go long China. India, we closed out our long position. Now it looks like it's gonna trade down that way. Russia, we are short Russia on this high volume. See this bounce up and then come back down. Happy trading. Short out there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe up in here in my face. Peace.